This historic moment is brought to you by Buck Sport Sporting Goods, pioneers in outdoor sporting goods since 1948, and by Ming Tree GMAC Real Estate, the service you deserve from the people you trust.
My cousin, Viola Russ McBride, was born Dorothy Mae Russ in 1906 to Will and Viola Russ. When she was 7, she lost her mom to typhoid fever, and she and her dad, Will, moved here to Fern Cottage, the house Joe Russ built for his wife, Zipporah, in 1866. She was raised by her aunts here, and she often raised their eyebrows during the Roaring '20s. Young ladies from prominent families weren't encouraged to ride horses, handle guns, or roll dice. Viola spent a lot of time helping the Z. Russ Company ranch hands gather and drive cattle along the beach from the Russ ranches to the south. Raised as Dorothy, later in life she preferred her mom's name, Viola. Viola was one of the first women accepted to UC Davis. She later transferred to the University of Arizona, where she met her future husband, Rex McBride, and had 3 sons, William, John, and Andy. Viola was a multi-talented person, an artist, a writer, a businesswoman. I feel very lucky to have known her and enjoyed hearing her stories. She painted great scenes, mostly watercolors, as well as self-publishing many of her writings. She is credited as preserving Ferndale's heritage, which she poo-pooed. After all, who wouldn't buy buildings for $2,000 or $3,000 each, she asked. After the '64 flood, she thought people were crazy for selling out. The Candy Stick building was the most expensive one at $5,500. Here at her South Maid Ranch was her home away from home. This beautiful ranch setting in southern Humboldt was not a Russ family ranch, but acquired by her dad, Will Russ, in the '20s. It's still held in trust by the McBride family today. This is one of her watercolors that she painted of the South Maid house. She had a studio here and spun wool for her one-of-a-kind wool sweaters from her own sheep. Viola McBride touched a lot of lives, and her story is one of 101 milestones.